Hi, everyone. I'm surprising myself. It's Darlene Corbett, the Unstuck expert, and I'm back for a third day in a row. I start very early on Thursdays, 5 a.m., and I happen to usually end later. Not late, but it's a long day until usually 5:30. But today I'm done at 2. Kind of went right in a row today. So I thought I'll jump on to a live because I had a thought. I'm always having a thought. I've got thoughts in my mind constantly. But I thought about this whole idea of celebrating being born in the now, living in the now. I wasn't born in the now, but I'm living in the now, like many of you. But a thought came to me about someone I saw years ago, very briefly, a young person. They had gone to a third world country in another part of the world, obviously, not the United States. They had been there a few years. It was a post-college expedition. They came back because, no, it was maybe a year and a half. They came back for 2 reasons. One, they said, I don't have contact with my friends. Now, this was before Zoom, maybe FaceTime and Skype were around. I can't remember. But Zoom was not certainly around. Most of the face-to-face conference calls were not available at that point. But, there was, I believe, cell phones and texting. Again, not to the sophistication they are now. But he said, it was a he, yeah, I'm afraid I'm going to lose contact with all these people. So that was one. But why I'm talking about this more, which is relevant to this discussion of celebrating and feeling privileged to grow older, he said, I saw no, if any, older people. I didn't ask him how old, but I think he meant people with white or gray hair. I don't think he said he saw any, maybe 1 or 2, but it made him think, and made me think, we really are blessed for those of us that live in a society where we have amenities at our beck and call, really, where we have been taught certain behaviors, certain habits extend our life, such as trying to decrease smoking or not smoking, exercising, healthy eating. There's many things that we are taught to do. Yeah, as I said last time, and maybe it was the time before, everybody wants to get older, but they don't really want to grow old. We don't have a choice, but we can grow older gracefully. We can maintain as much youthful energy that's within our realm, and that we should feel honored and privileged that we are able to get to that point. I think as someone that sees a number of different kinds of people, including people with severe health problems, today I saw someone with amazing spirit, but really quite compromised, not that old. And just it's a reminder to me, and I live with people with disabilities, so it's in my life. It's not like I'm so oblivious to it, but that we should kiss the ground we walk on if we're healthy, number one. And number two, if we grow old and we are healthy, even kiss the ground more or look up to whatever you believe. I believe in God, and say, thank you. We're blessed. So I guess I'm going to say it again. Living in the now is wonderful because of all the innovation, all the education, and the advances on humanity, not just for making life easier, but the longevity. And I want to remind people that, again, it's all about how we think. And that neuroplasticity, please do not tell me it's we're not fixed in terms of habits. We're not static beings. We have malleability from the day we're born until the day we die. And maybe some things we will not see, people such as me, a boomer, in my lifetime in terms of advances in strokes. There's already movement around that. Neuroplasticity is displayed, but habits, yes. We are capable of changing behavior and thoughts and being open to the possibilities, not unrealistic, but open to maybe trying something new, giving in a way you never thought you could, tapping into those gifts that may never have been able to be explored for many reasons, but you might say, why not now? That's all. I had to say that because that thought came to me about that young man from long ago. I never forgot it. Well, I'll see. I may be on tomorrow morning, but we'll see. We'll take the 3 as a charm. But if I can add a 4th, well, you'll see me. It will be in the morning if I do. It will be mid-morning. Probably before 10 o'clock sometime. But if not, see you on Monday, hopefully.